What's going on, everyone? Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Niner Sickness Podcast. I am your host, Niner Beto, welcoming you to another podcast. Now, normally on Tuesday nights, it is myself and Pete Lucas, or Peter Lucas. Me and him, we come together. The name of our show is Two OGs Talking 49er Football. He normally comes on live with me. He was not able to make it last week because he wasn't feeling well. This week, he is a manager at a store. Give me a second real quick. He manages a store, and because of the holidays are coming, they're doing some new things in the store, so he had to stay behind and make sure everything is working nice and ready to go for the people that are coming in, the big bosses. So he won't be with me tonight, but we're still going to talk 49er football. I'm still going to hold it down. We're going to talk about the defense. We're going to talk about the offense. We're going to talk about Brock Purdy. We're going to talk about that ass whipping that we gave the Jaguars right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Good to see each and every one of you here on my channel, Talking 49er Football. Let me go ahead and recognize those in attendance. We got John in the house. What's up, John? How you doing, John? He said, what's up, Beto? I was talking about you on my podcast. Got you. I gotta check out your podcast for sure. But welcome to the channel. We got Big Papa in the house. How you doing, Big Papa? Welcome to the channel. Make sure to hit the like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Wipe your feet before entering, and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. We got Jimmy Perez in the house. What's up, Jimmy? Yo, Jimmy. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? We got Daniel Cantu. What's up, Daniel? Niners, baby. Niners. Let's freaking go. Let's go. So, guys, I am fired up. The Niners are back in track. The Niners went through a 3-game slump after starting 5-0. We took some difficult L's. It was difficult. We went a whole month with the bye week included of no W's. And 49er fans are accustomed to winning. This is the type of 49er organization that has built a winner. Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch has built a winner in Santa Clara, and we are so accustomed to winning. So when we lose games, like we did against the Browns, the Vikings, and the Bengals, it's almost like a shock, right? Like a culture shock. Like, whoa, we're not supposed to be losing games here. What's happening? What's going on? But we were hurt. The Niners were playing without Trent Williams, the big silverback, and he wasn't playing. The Niners did not have Deebo Samuel. What a difference. Let me say it again. What a difference Deebo Samuel and the big silverback make. What a difference they make offensively, don't they? Let's see here. 5 games with Deebo and Trent. 30-plus points. Easy. Deebo goes out, Trent goes out. Next thing you know, we can't get away from the number 17. We lost 3 games by 17. We lost 3 games, and all we can score was 17 points. We go into the bye. We heal it up a little bit. We get things back into order, things back into perspective. Players look inward, coaches look inward, make the necessary adjustments, and came out. Now, keep in mind, when we faced the Jacksonville Jaguars, we were on a 3-game slip. We had lost the last 3 games. On the other side, you had Jacksonville, who have won 5 games in a row. They were on fire. The Jacksonville Jaguars were the hottest team coming out of the bye. They were playing good football. Trevor Lawrence, ETM, Chris Kirk. You had all these players doing their thing. They had the best defense. At least that's what a lot of people said. They had the most takeaways, the Jaguars. And what did the Niners do? They got Debo back. They got Trent Williams back. And before you know it, we're scoring 30-plus points again. 34 points to be exact against the Jaguars. How many points did the Jaguars score on this defense? 7? 10? Heck no. Only 3. They did not score a touchdown. They only had a field goal. A miserable field goal. The addition of Chase Young is amazing. I don't know about you guys. I'm fired up, as you can tell. Chase Young. Welcome to the San Francisco 49ers, my friend. Him and Bosa were having lunch in the backfield of the Jaguars. OMG. Now they have to worry about another pass rusher not named Nick Bosa. You chip Nick Bosa, you hold Nick Bosa, guess what? His buddy from Ohio State that looks up to him like an older brother is saying, you're holding my brother? You're chipping Bosa? I'm going to make you pay for it on the opposite side. Not only that, but Eric Armstead came alive. Hargrave came alive. They were dominating. I have not seen dominance in our defense since last year. Now, the Cowboy game was fun to watch. We were getting close to Dak, but we were not bringing him down. But you guys remember the 2022 defense was swarming all over the place. They were suffocating quarterbacks. Maybe I'm wrong, but I wasn't seeing that in the Niners defense this year. People may say, well, we have a new coordinator in Steve Wilks, maybe because he's in the booth, maybe he had to come down to the field. I still don't think that the change from the booth to the field was a significant thing. It doesn't hurt. I think that Steve Wilks able to communicate with Fred Warner, Greenlaw, and the guys right there in real time instead of over the phone is always a plus. Not only that, but if the players see the fire and the excitement in their coach, they get inspired. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if you make Nick Bosa money or you make Fred Warner's money. Every person loves to be inspired. Every person loves the juices to be flowing. We feed off each other. So when they see their coach on the field, fired up, maybe Steve Wilkes is not your typical D'Amico Ryans, rah-rah, or your Robert Saleh. But if you see Steve Wilkes fired up, let's go, pats him on the butt, good job. I don't know about you, but that fires some people up. So from that perspective, I like the change. But man, oh man, we were all over the field. We were suffocating. We were suffocating Trevor Lawrence. Every time he got the ball, there was a Niner in his face. That was something that we were lacking in. And that's something that I want to talk about. Let's welcome Brandon Glenn in the house. What's up, my brother? Brandon! What's up, brother? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Look who it is. Daniel Marie Sports! Let's go! How you doing, Daniel? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. It is a pleasure always having you here. Let's see here. Who else has jumped in here? We got Matt in the house. What's up, Matt? How you doing, Matt? Welcome. Welcome. You're watching me from Facebook. Thank you for tuning in from Facebook. If you're tuning in from Twitter, Instagram, I am trying to build my YouTube channel, Niner Sickness Podcast. If you're not already subscribed to my channel on YouTube, please do me the favor and head over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I'm not talking just to Matt, but I'm talking to everyone. Subscribe to my channel. I like to do away giveaways. Even though I go live on YouTube, Facebook, on my group, on my page, and on my profile on Facebook, on Twitter and Instagram, I only do giveaways for those that follow me on YouTube. So this is why I recommend you guys to subscribe to my channel. Even if you watch me from Facebook, that's fine. But whenever I announce I am doing a giveaway this week, you already automatically are in it because you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, please make your way over to my YouTube channel and smash it and hit the notification bell so you will be notified each and every time I go live. We lost 3 games and we gave the Jaguars 3 points. I like that. Let's go. I like that. Your defense is a quarterback worst nightmare. I meant to use, I think you meant to say our defense. It is my defense, but you're a Niner fan, so it's remove the Y, just O-U-R. Our defense is smothering and a quarterback nightmare. Listen, if you are an offensive coordinator and you're gaming and studying the game against the San Francisco 49ers defense, yes, you looked at Hargrave. Yes, you kind of looked at Eric Armstead, but the focal point was always Nick Bosa. James Nicholas Bosa was the guy that every coordinator zeroed in. How do we take away Nick Bosa? The fact that we have Chase Young now. Listen carefully. The fact that we have Chase Young, offensive coordinators now have to game plan, not only for Armstead, Hargrave, Bosa, but now they have to game plan for Chase. We just made it worse for opposing quarterbacks and offensive coordinators. That one piece being brought in of Chase completely changed the atmosphere, the attitude of a team that was already capable of doing damage without Chase Young. But sometimes you need a spark. Sometimes you need a fire under your butt. And that match was Chase Young. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. What are we going to do to Baker Mayfield this Sunday? As it is, Bosa, being an Ohio State guy, already has an issue with the whole flag thing against Baker Mayfield. Now you have two Ohio State guys on opposite sides coming at you. How do you escape from that? How do you avoid that? Look who it is. We got royalty. We got royalty now. Don Dotson, how you doing? How are you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, little sis. Welcome to the channel. Look who it is. Woo-wee. My friend, my faithful Niner girl. How are you doing, Leslie? Long time no see. It is an honor and pleasure having you on my show tonight. Thank you for making your way in. Leslie says, I am dropping in for just a second on my way to the doctor's hospital here at our hometown to say Niners are back. We are on it. Let's go. I hope that your visit to the doctors, and what you mean doctors, there's a hospital called Doctors here in Modesto, California. I hope that you're going maybe for a routine visit and hopefully not something serious. But my thoughts and prayers are with you on this visit. But welcome. Please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Like and subscribe now. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, let's see here. Let's see. By the way, I am going to be visiting a Niner faithful fighting cancer. Okay. Please keep John in prayer. And bang, bang, everyone. This Sunday will be a blast. Real quick, I believe in prayer right away. So I hope I don't offend a lot of you, but I'm a believer in Christ. I am a born-again Christian. So I'm going to pray real quick for John. Heavenly Father, we just pray and we lift up John right now, who is dealing with cancer. Father, I pray that you will touch his body, touch him there in the hospital. Let not the will of the hospital, the doctors, or himself, but let your will be done. I pray for grace and mercy upon John. Comfort him, be with him, and bring healing. But not our will, but your will be done. In your mighty name we say, amen. I will continue to pray for him, Leslie. I will continue to lift him up. Thank you for sharing, and I will have him in my thoughts. Appreciate you sharing with us. Doing amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Beto. And hello to Dawn. Hey, sis. Got you. Let's see here. Who else is on here? Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Love you to pieces. Love you right back, sis. We're not only family through the 49ers, but we're family through Christ. So you are definitely welcome. Daniel Cantu says, in our prayers, Leslie. That's what I'm talking about. So the 49ers went into Jacksonville, 3 games losing streak, had to fly cross country different time zone. We were playing at 10 a.m. our time. We went against a team in their house who were pretty much on fire. A team that was hot, like the Jacksonville Jaguars. A lot of people picked the Jacks to win. I don't blame them. The Niners were not showing much. That defense kind of looked suspect. We were the whole situation with Steve Wilkes. Should he be upstairs? Should he be downstairs? Should he be in the booth or should he be on the field? Sega. Brock Purdy making some crucial mistakes. People began to panic. People began to panic. Why do we panic when we lose games? You know we're not going to go undefeated, right? You guys know that the Niners are not going to go undefeated. Now, did I expect to lose 3 games in a row? Absolutely not. But I did expect to lose games. It's the National Football League, the NFL. People begin to panic. People were blaming. I'm not talking about everyone. If you are not the person that was complaining, this is not for you. But there were Niner fans. Oh my God. The quarterback is no good. Brock Purdy showed his colors. He can't come back. He's throwing interceptions. Our defense can't tackle nobody, which they couldn't. I'm not saying that you didn't have legitimate reasons to be nervous. But you know the word that we are described, whenever people talk about the Niners, a word is always attached to the Niners. Do you know what that word is? Do you guys know what that word is? It is the word faithful. Faithful. Whenever you hear the faithful, you automatically attach that to the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not saying that to be worried when we're losing 3 games in a row, when our defense cannot tackle. When we're having issues whether our coordinator should be in the booth, should he be on the field. I'm not saying you did not have legitimate concerns, but you remain faithful. And I'm not saying that you left the Niners and you became another team's fan base. What I'm saying is a lot of you gave up on the Niners. Gave up on the Niners. And that's unheard of. We went into the bye 5-3. Above 500. Better than last year and better than the year before. But people were already, I don't know if we're going to make it to the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. The 49ers have always hit adversity throughout the season. It almost seems like September and October, the Niners are just kind of getting a feel of themselves. They're just kind of strolling through. But when here comes November and December, the San Francisco 49ers, they turn on a switch. They turn on a switch. And they become a completely different team. We've seen it last year, and we've seen it the year before. We go play Jacksonville in Jacksonville. We did not just beat them by a field goal. We did not just barely get past them by the skin of our teeth. We dominated. I would have to say that this game against the Jacksonville Jaguars was more impressive than the game against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, because I'm a Niner fan, because I'm a old G, I can't stand the Cowboys because of the 90s and 80s. So I enjoyed beating the Cowboys 42-10. But if you ask me which game was more impressive, it has to be, in my opinion, the game against the Jaguars. Why? Because when we faced the Cowboys, we were on a winning streak. We were being dominated. We were scoring 30-plus points prior to facing the Cowboys. When we faced the Jaguars, we were kind of in a different situation. We were losing 3 games in a row. Our offense looked out of whack. Our defense wasn't playing Niner football. We were mistackling. We couldn't get to the quarterback. To go to Jacksonville and play a hot team like the Jacksonville Jaguars and dominate them the way we dominated them, to me, was more impressive than the win against the Cowboys. I want to get your thoughts on that. I just want to welcome Javier Rios. Mr. Rios is in the house. What's up, Mr. Rios? Welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Good to see you. Even a Jacksonville fan said the Niners took over their stadium. The 49ers. Did you guys see that thing on Twitter? Let me see if I can find it. The thing on Twitter where it showed the 2023 attendance of the fan base. Guess who was numero uno? Guess who was numero uno in that? You got it. Our San Francisco 49ers. Let's go. Let's go. Check this out. Where is it? Oops.
AJ, the Niners is back.
Here we go. Hold on, guys. Let's watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me raise the volume. Are you guys ready? Here we go.
The Niners is back. You know, you said you had the Niners regardless. I said if Trent Williams is playing, I'm on the Niners. And the reason why I think he matters so much is because I like talking about the humans in games. You know, I like guys that are feeling good, guys that have a little bit of revenge. Sure. Why do they play a little bit harder? This play, this play spurned them. This play screwed them. This play said this. Oh, they're talking this. Well, humans are going to react differently. When Trent Williams is leading your team onto the field, I just think humans react differently. On their side, I think they're reacting differently. And I think on the Niners side, they're reacting differently. Huge piece back in the puzzle there for the San Francisco 49ers. What are your thoughts alongside Chase joining them and getting half a sack as well, AJ?
Yeah, it was fun to see the Niners just come out on fire. Like they're so good when they play like this and they're so physical. And I think you're right. Like the mental edge it gives them at knowing that Trent Williams is in the lineup, and also like you got Trent Williams walking out, Debo. Oh, cool. Here's Chase Young. Then Nick Bosa. Like, are you kidding me? Like the most freakishly giant athletic team like in the NFL. It feels like they're just absolutely nuts. Yeah, obviously it's absolutely crazy. 20. Feels awesome.
Him and who's buddy from the Ravens? He walked in. He was so Hamilton. Bro, like George just did it here, and
That's I just want to show you a little bit of that from McAfee Show. The Niners are back. At the end of the day, the Niners are back. We are back. We're dominating. We're putting 49er football. Bring on Tampa Bay. At this point, the only true competitor that can beat the Niners is health. the health department. If we can stay healthy, if the 49ers can stay healthy, there is not a team out there that can hurt the 49ers. There's not a team out there that can beat the Niners. If the Niners remain healthy, I do not care who we play, where we play. Brock Purdy is the real deal. He might not have the prototype body that Josh Allen has. He may not have the height and the arm strength of Trevor Lawrence. But what he has right here, the way he's able to communicate, dissect a defense, make the proper adjustments on the fly, to be able to process what's going on the field like this is something that Brock Purdy thrives. He thrives in. Whenever, I believe the Jaguars 58% pressured Brock Purdy. That is unheard of. They pressured him 58%. And Brock Purdy looked at them and says, "Bring it on, baby. I'm still going to kick your." Brock Purdy plays very well under pressure. That pass to George Kittle was on fire. He had Debo underneath. Either Debo or Ayuk underneath. And what did he do? What did he do? He pumped once, he pumped twice, and he threw it. He could not, I repeat, Brock Purdy could not step in on his throw. When you don't have a strong arm and you want to throw it deep, you got to step into your throw. You got to use your legs and torso to get that speed and get the ball out. Someone like Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, all they got to do from the wrist, and they can just throw it from the wrist. They have that strength. Not Brock Purdy. But that throw to Kittle, there were defenders in his face. He couldn't step into the throw. What did he do? He threw a dime right into Kittle's hands for a touchdown. Stop it. Stop it with Brock Purdy does not have arm strength. The dink and dunks, give me a break. Admit this to yourself. Either you support Brock Purdy or you don't. That's the bottom line. Either you support him or you don't. But stop making excuses on why you do not support him. The kid can play ball. Now, does he have to play with a lead? Maybe. But you got to remember, this kid is only his second year. And last year, he came in pretty late. This kid's going to get better and better and better. Now, people say, yeah, but Beto, what you don't understand, Beto, is that what happens in 2 years from now when he begins to lose playmakers because of his contract? You know what I say? Or should I quote Kyle Shanahan? I don't even know if I'll be here on Sunday. In other words, it doesn't matter 2 years from today. We will cross that bridge when we get there. What matters is What are we doing this year? What can we do to win a Super Bowl this year? That is what the focal point should be and is for the 49ers. You want to call him assistant quarterback? Go ahead. You want to call him this or that? Go ahead. The kid can ball. Did he struggle against the Browns? And I say the Browns because to me, watching the tape, his worst game was the Browns. Now, he had 3 losses. He turned over the ball 5 times. There's no denying that. But the game that he struggled the most was the Browns. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, he was able to lead his team to an attempt to win the game by a field goal. A 41-yard field goal. This should have been made by Jake Moody. Brock Purdy did what he had to do in a game that he struggled the most to put the Niners in situation to win. But yet, we want to criticize him. He was decent against the Vikings, and I'm not talking about the turnovers. That had to get fixed. We know that. But his best game was against the Bengals until he played the Jags. I think the game against the Jags is probably his best game professionally, up to date. And we still had 8 more games. How is this game going to be against the Buccaneers? Let's welcome Roberto Davis in the house. What's up, Roberto? Welcome, my friend. Niners have served notice. We smoked the Jags, who were 3rd in the AFC statistically. If we stay healthy, emphasize healthiness, we will smoke the Eagles. I tend to agree. If you don't lose players to injury, I am not afraid. I'm not saying we can beat the Eagles, but I'm not afraid of the Eagles. When the Niners win, they win in a convincing fashion. When the Eagles win, it's not so convincing, is he? Now, every game is different. Every opponent is different. So, yes, you got to plan for each opponent. Anything can happen on any given Sunday. But if the Niners play the way they played against the Jaguars and they remain healthy, there's nobody that scares me. There's nobody that scares me. Randy Daytona. Hola, vatos. Y mamacitas. Ándale. Ándale con las mamacitas. Welcome, senor. Welcome. Let me read some comments here. Purdy is best quarterback throwing over 30 yards.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, let's go. Ronnie Montoya. Let's go. We got Ronnie Montoya in the house. What's up, Ronnie? Welcome to the channel. Thoughts on Lenore playing inside and Thomas playing outside? I love it. I'm not a big fan of Isaiah Oliver. He's great against the run, but the dude just cannot cover. The fact that they were able to bring Embry Thomas, put him on the outside, which is, he's an excellent, he thrives on man coverage more than zone, and be able to move Lenore inside. Now, Lenore struggled a bit, but what people don't realize, and what my friend Nathaniel brought to my knowledge, was that is a hard position to play in this defense. Imagine you're driving the car. You're driving the car on the left. I'm driving the car on the right, and we're like this, parallel. We are parallel. And out of nowhere, I turn right. Now you got to turn right. But by the time you turn right, now you are trailing me. We were here parallel. I make a sudden right turn. You got to turn. Now you are trailing me. And if you don't have the speed to catch up, it's hard to play that spot. And Lenore was put in ugly situations, and I think he handled it very well under the circumstances. Trevor Lawrence, Ronnie, is known for his quick release. He destroys defenses that play zone. The Niners disguised their defense. Trevor Lawrence had no clue what he was looking at. Eric Armstead was dropping back and covering. What? So that made Trevor Lawrence hold the ball just a bit longer. You do that, and the front four, they will get home, which they did. They had 5 sacks, and they have 5 Super Bowls. But that's not what I meant. They had 5 sacks in that game and 4 takeaways. That's dominance. Kudos to Steve Wilkes for disguising the defense the way he did. He made Trevor Lawrence think a bit more before he threw the ball. And all it took was those seconds of hesitation holding onto the ball for that ferocious front four to get home. They were, man, bro, they were like in the backfield. Wasn't that a beautiful scene when Bosa was able to strip and take away the ball from Trevor Lawrence, and you saw Nick Bosa and Chase Young meet each other in the backfield at the quarterback? How many more of those plays are you looking forward on seeing? If that did not get you goosebumps, I don't know what could. That was exciting to watch Chase Young and Bosa eat in the same restaurant, if you will. Let's bring in the chip to put on. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Isaiah, I don't know if I acknowledged you already. If not, welcome to the channel. Rick Diaz in the house. What's up, Rick Diaz? Rick Diaz! What's up, brother? What's going on, Beto? What is going on? Shout out to all the people across the country, across the world. Hi, faithful. Let's go. Let's go. Will Danny Gray get any playing time this season? Or is it the Ronnie Bell show? I haven't seen a lot of Danny Gray. The boy can run straight. But for what I've heard, He's not a good route runner. Ronnie Bell intrigues me. Ronnie Bell truly intrigues me. His dad is right now, present time, I forgot the university that he's coaching at, but he is a receivers coach. So Ronnie Bell has been coached by his dad in that position for years. I think we have somebody special in Ronnie Bell. Unfortunately, because, and I love Juwan Jennings. I know some of you are not going to be happy right now, but I do not see the Niners bringing back Juwan Jennings this offseason. This is where I think Ronnie Bell will excel as that number 3 receiver. I am not impressed with Ray Ray. I'm sorry. Maybe you guys feel different, but I am not impressed with the production of Ray Ray McCloud. He's not a threat in the return game. He doesn't get that much playing time at receiver. He's making a lot of money. Why not move him out and put Ronnie Bell in and have him return balls? I would try to do that now. Hey, Beto, you should do Niners again. Did you put 5 in the defensive rush? Yes, I love how they have 5. They started the game that way with 5 defensive linemen. I like that. I do. They should do that more often. More often. Niners got to do now, win all these games. If they stay healthy, Rick, I don't see why they can't. I don't see why they can't go on a run if we remain healthy. We did it last year. Why can't we do it this year? But we got to remain healthy. Will Drake Jackson be the odd man out when he returns from IR? There was so much. It's hard. The Niners really, really needed Drake Jackson to step up this year. They needed him to step up. And he kind of lied to us, didn't he? The guy kind of lied to us. Why? The first game in Pittsburgh, he had 3 sacks. And I'm like, oh, 3 sacks in his first game. I'm like, this is going to be his season. Let's go. Let's, right? And what happened? Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, Game 5, Game 6. You know where I'm going with this. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. We're 10 games in, and he only has the 3 sacks that he had in game number 1. So can he be the odd man out? I mean, let's keep it real. Farrell is playing better football than Drake Jackson has been. Is Drake Jackson really hurt? Is he really hurt? Or they just shut him down? I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Rick? I'm from Texas. There you go. Tejano's in the house.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Like and subscribe now.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go. I'm fired up, guys. I don't know about you. The Niners are healthy. They're playing great football. Brock Purdy is back. Debo's back. Trent Williams is back. Feliciano did not play bad for his start at the right guard position. Our center, though. Our center worries me a lot. Brunskill worries me. I don't know about you, but I've seen a decline from him. He worries me. Oops, did I read this already? Gotta run, my cell phone is dying. I will be on next podcast. Much love, Niner family. Buenas noches, little sis. Have a wonderful night. Tell Ariel and Jayla I said hello. And even your Raider husband. No. Tell your hubby I said what's up. Thank you for your support, Don. Thank you for your faithfulness to the channel. You are an amazing individual. So proud of you. The way you take care of your kids. You are a super mom in my book. You are a super mom. David Williams in the house. What's up, brother? Hi, Niner Sickness. What's up, David Williams? Listen, guys, if you're watching me from Facebook, if you're watching me from Twitter, Instagram, do me a favor. Please make your way over to my YouTube channel. Okay? Make your way over to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build it. If you build it, they will come. Kevin Costner in the movie Fields of Dreams. I believe that was the name of it. I'm building my channel. I'm trying to grow it. If you guys can be kind enough to go to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I go live, and hit the like button. I would appreciate that. I like to do giveaways to my fan base, to the viewers, but I only do giveaways on YouTube. So whenever I give away a patch, a flag, a jersey, hats, whatever it may be, I do those giveaways on YouTube. So make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. So whenever I do make a live and I do giveaways, you, my friend, will be eligible to play because you are following me on YouTube. So, the 49ers beat the Jaguars 34-3. 34-3. Now, we're back at home at Levi's, and we're going to be hosting Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, Tampa Bay, let's see here. Charge. Tampa Bay is on. They're 4-5. Tampa Bay is 4-5. They're second in the NFC South. So they're playing for something. They are playing for something. They are playing for the top spot. They are behind New Orleans, which is 5-5. So Tampa Bay is playing for something. Now, Tampa Bay is not an explosive offense like the Jaguars. The Jaguars can explode at any given moment and score on you. Not so much for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But what they can do, and they do it very well, they move the chains. Tampa Bay can move the chains and keep getting first downs. We have to be able to get off the field on third downs. Now, if our defense plays the way they played against Jaguars, and if this man right here, Nick Bosa and Chase Young, do their thing, Hargrave and Armstead, if they smother, cave in the pocket on Baker Mayfield is a quarterback that makes a lot of mistakes when under pressure. Let me say it again. Baker Mayfield makes a lot of mistakes when under pressure. Let's disrupt what Baker Mayfield does. Let's disrupt him. Let's piss him off. Let's get in his face. Let's push him. Let's touch him. Let's sack him. Let's harass him. Whatever it takes. Let the dogs loose on Baker Mayfield. And guaranteed the secondary will eat. Because if one thing we know about Baker Mayfield, while under pressure, the man makes mistakes. He makes mistakes. And their defense is all right. They're not that great. Ain't nobody afraid of the Buccaneers defense. Oh my God. Ain't nobody afraid of the Buccaneers defense. Question to you guys. Do the Niners score 30 plus points on this defense? Let me know in the comments. Do the Niners score 30 plus points against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense? Nay or yay? Let me know, guys. I have the Eagles and Baltimore game marked. Now, the Eagles, they're winning games. At the end of the day, your job is to stack up wins. Stack them up. And that is exactly what the Eagles are doing. That's what the Seahawks are doing. They're not playing great football, but they're stacking up the wins. But they haven't played a defense like the San Francisco 49ers when they are on top of their game. The Ravens with Lamar Jackson is an amazing quarterback. They got an amazing offense and defense. But they just lost, didn't they? And who did they lose to? So they're 7-3, the Ravens. They're only one game ahead of us. They're 7-3. They are first in their division and the AFC North. They're 7-3. Pittsburgh. Listen, guys. Whether you like Pittsburgh or not, their head coach can coach. Mike Thompson, I can't pronounce his last name, can coach. He has this squad at 6-3. What? With Pickett and they're 6-3? This man can coach, man. Then the Browns are 6-3, and the Bengals are 5-4. Now, who did the Ravens lose to in Week 10? I already forgot. Let me double check. Hold on, guys. Okay, they lost to the Browns. 33-31. It's not the score. It's the way they lost to the Browns. The kicker missed the extra point and yet was given an opportunity to kick the winning field goal. What a way to redeem yourself. Monte Williams, your jerseys are on their way, my brother. I've been sitting on them. My apology. I've been hecka busy. I know that's not your concern. You're like, hey, Beto, if I can be honest with you, I don't give a shit if you're busy. Give me my jerseys. I'm with you, bro. But they are on their way. Enjoy them, enjoy them, enjoy them. Okay, hold on. I think we will keep you. That's still premature, but let me ask you guys this question, okay? Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy with me. But, and it's still premature, if Chase Young continues to play dominant football, stays healthy, he is an impactful guy just like Bosa, and we go on a tear. We go on a tear. Do we sign Young and get rid of Armstead? Now, hold on. Hold on. You're like, yeah, heck yeah. Some of you are like, heck yeah, bye-bye Armstead. But there's a caveat. There's a caveat to that. Not only Armstead has to go, but Brandon Ayuk has to go. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just bringing this up as a discussion with you guys. If Chase Young plays out of his mind, stays healthy, and we know without a shadow of a doubt that he makes an impact on this defense, do we try to re-sign him? Get rid of Armstead. Re-sign Kinlaw. I know Kinlaw is not all that, but he's going to be cheap. Ain't nobody going to be paying Kinlaw any money no time soon. We can re-sign him cheap. Maybe we can bring back DJ Jones. Who knows? We get rid of Eric Armstead, and we do not re-sign Ayuk. Now, that's a possibility, right? Maybe we get rid of Armstead, sign Young, and maybe put the fifth-year option on Ayuk. We can put the fifth-year option on Ayuk, sign Young, and move on from Armstead. Those are just possibilities. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying that's what I want to happen. I'm just throwing possibilities out there. So don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Look at this face. I am lovable. Looky. Listen, I am not making this up. I'm not playing the part right now. I just feel blessed. Someone popped in. Then even though I have not met this person in person, I have the most high respect for this person. When I seen the name pop up right now, it touched my heart. How can you love someone you haven't met? I can. And I have a lot of respect for my girl, 49er Faithfully Pod. She's an amazing individual, does wonderful things on her podcast. Her and TL are an amazing duo on her channel. Make sure to follow her channel, 49 Faithfully. Support her and TL. They do it on Tuesday nights. Ryan, and 49er Minded and No Border Sports, they get together and do a show. I used to be on that show. I stepped down for my reasons, but they are amazing, all three of them. But I want to say this publicly. And again, I'm not saying this just to look good on camera. You are someone that I have a lot of respect for. We go through a lot of the pains. We go through a lot of the similar pains with our bodies and stuff. We kind of relate there. And I highly respect you, my friend. I say that sincerely. So much love right back at you. Thank you for making my evening and popping in. You don't know what it means to me, seeing you on the chat. And I know that I sound like I'm going overboard, but Mariah, she is an amazing, incredible person. Plus, I'm scared of her. She's the only girl that scares me. No, she don't scare me. She's an awesome friend. David Villa in the house. How you doing, David? What up, my Niner family? My brother's sickness. Our Niners are back. Let's keep it going. Niners for life.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. I thank you for following me on my channel. Thank you for hanging out with the Niner Sickness podcast. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do this for the pure fun. I love all content creators. I want every content creator doing 49er content to be successful. I really, really do. It is not easy to get behind the camera and talk to the camera and build a channel. So every person that does content creation, you guys are amazing. Keep doing what you do. And the MVP of any content creators show are the viewers. Give you guys a hand of applause. It is you guys why we do what we do. Every content creator out there does what they do because of viewers like yourself. You are the true MVP of any content creator. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, for supporting other channels. You guys are the best. You guys have a wonderful evening. Have a blessed night. Thank you for joining Niner Beto, aka Niner Sickness Podcast, and tonight's show. Normally I go live with Peter Lucas from Niners Fanatic Podcast, but he is working late today. He is a manager at a store. He does retail. Christmas is coming, the holidays, so he had to stay behind and make sure everything is running smoothly there. So I stepped up today in his behalf. But every Tuesday at 6:30 here on this channel and on his channel, we go live together, the two OGs talking 49er football. Until then, have a wonderful day. Niners for life. Peace.